Losing weight can feel overwhelming, especially when faced with countless diet trends, fitness regimens, and social media pressure. Rather than getting discouraged, it's important to take a step back and set realistic, sustainable goals that empower you to succeed. On today's show, I'll share how to successfully lose weight and set realistic goals that prioritize your health. So, friend, if you're ready to weigh in on proven strategies that work, then grab a notebook and pen and let's dive in. Hey, friend, welcome to Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. Are you struggling with low energy, excessive weight, chronic fatigue, imbalanced hormones, or body aches and pains that are robbing you of enjoying life? If you're ready to take the guesswork out of living a healthier life, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Rekishia. I'm a mom, honorably retired Air Force veteran, award-winning author, social worker, and Christian alternative medicine provider. For years, I tried improving my health through conventional medicine and nothing worked until I finally found a simple strategy that was easy and fun. This podcast will provide you with natural ways to increase energy, lose weight, regulate hormones, and improve your mood. If you're ready to live, look, and feel better, grab your favorite cup of herbal tea and let's jump in. Welcome to Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health, the podcast that empowers you to take control of your well-being with holistic strategies for energy and wellness. I'm your host, Rekishia McMillan, certified integrative medicine provider, health coach, and Air Force veteran. Before we dive in, I want to welcome both new and returning listeners. I am so glad that you've joined us, especially now as we are entering Rocktober, a month where we focus on rocking our health naturally and celebrating the body that God has given us. It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is a crucial time to highlight the importance of early detection and prevention. We'll stand together in support of those affected as well as prioritize our health. If this is your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And to those who've been on the journey with me, thank you for your continued support. Let's make Rocktober a time of embracing healthy habits grounded in faith and natural solutions. So let's get started. I had an amazing weekend in Manville, New Jersey. I was at a community health outreach with one of my fellow coaches. And for those that know me, I absolutely love bringing the health message into our communities because it is so needed. There were so many women that stopped by our table and they shared their struggle with losing weight. And as I heard story after story, I couldn't help but think of my own personal journey with weight loss. After dedicating so much time to my work in ministry, caring for my family, I found myself facing an unexpected challenge: weight gain. The demand of serving others, coupled with the responsibilities of everyday life, really left me feeling stretched thin. And I was so focused on helping everyone else around me that I didn't even realize that I was neglecting my own needs, including my health. Now, in the hustle and the bustle of daily life, I began to use food as a source of comfort and reward. And so there were many late nights that I spent working on ministry projects that led to mindless snacking as a way to cope with stress and fatigue. And instead of taking a moment to really care for myself, I turned to sweets, to comfort foods. And that only contributed to my growing sense of being overwhelmed. And one morning, as I stood in front of the mirror, I was struck by the reflection of someone who really felt lost. And the physical changes that I saw, it was really a reminder of how I had let my busy life dictate my health. And that's when I realized the importance of setting realistic as well as attainable goals. And so instead of aiming to lose all of the weight in a few weeks or adopting extreme diets that were unsustainable, I decided to take a more gradual approach. And I focused on small, manageable changes. And I want to share 8 of those strategies with you. The first thing that I did is I had to focus on health and not just the scale. Now, many women set weight loss goals based on a desired number on the scale, but by focusing solely on weight, this can really lead to frustration and even an unhealthy mindset. But one of the things that I did is that I began to focus on how I was feeling, my energy levels, my strength, and my overall health, because these are indicators that give a much better reflection of where you're headed as far as progressing with your goals. And so, some of the questions that I asked myself that I want to encourage you to do as well, ask yourself, do I have more energy or am I sleeping better? Do I feel stronger? Do I feel more confident? Because when you're focusing on these non scale victories, you're more likely to stay motivated as well as committed. The second thing that I did is that I started small and had to be specific. So, setting lofty goals such as I want to lose 50 pounds can seem really intimidating and unrealistic. You can even get discouraged. Instead, you want to be able to break those larger goals into smaller, more achievable milestones. One of the leaders that I worked with, when I was working on a big project at the time when I was in the military, he said, Sergeant Beans, because that was my name at the time, what is the best way to eat an elephant? And he looked at me and he said, one bite at a time. So we have to break those larger goals into smaller, more achievable bites, so to speak. For example, if you're aiming to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week, which is considered healthy and sustainable, smaller goals like increasing your daily steps or incorporating an extra vegetable into your diet, this is much easier to maintain as well as celebrate. Now, specific goals also help you to stay on track. Instead of saying, I want to exercise more, try, I will walk 30 minutes, 5 days a week. That's a goal that I set for myself throughout the week that has proven to be highly beneficial because it's very specific. I know that every day that I look at my steps on my phone, I know that I'm going to spend 30 minutes, sometimes more, getting those steps in throughout the day. So, those clear, measurable goals are going to create a sense of achievement as well as keep you motivated. The third thing that I had to do is that I had to be mindful of my hormones because as women, we face so many unique hormonal changes that can impact weight loss, particularly during menstruation, perimenopause, and even menopause. And these hormonal shifts can affect our metabolism, our appetite, our energy levels, making it harder to lose weight. So rather than pushing your body to extremes, it's important to understand how your hormones affect your weight loss journey. So you want to incorporate activities that are going to help balance hormones, such as strength training, which increases your muscle mass as well as improves metabolism. The fourth thing that I had to do is I had to practice patience as well as consistency because it's easy to get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. But weight loss is not a quick fix solution. It's a long term commitment that requires patience. It's a lifestyle. And I had to let patience have her perfect work. You have to remember that it took time for your body to gain weight. And so it's going to take time to lose it. One of the things that I have learned over the years is that consistency is the key. Stick to your plan, even when your progress feels slow. Like, for instance, if I am busy throughout the day and I know that I'm not going to be able to get a full 30 minutes in, even if I do 10 minutes of walking or even 15 minutes of walking, I'm doing something, but I want to be able to stay in that place of consistency. And so sometimes it's not about focusing on perfection, but again, you want to aim for consistency in your actions, whether it's eating a balanced meal, whether it's staying hydrated, whether it's staying committed to your workout, even if you can only get a little bit of time in, doing something is better than nothing. And these habits will eventually lead to lasting results. The fifth thing that I had to do is that I had to avoid comparison because we know in our world today it's so easy to compare your progress to others, especially when you're scrolling through social media. But comparing yourself to others can lead to whether it's negative self-talk or even undermining your efforts. But we have to remember that each and every one of us, we are uniquely, we are fearfully, we are wonderfully made, we are different. And so your journey is going to look different from someone else's. So remembering to celebrate your unique progress and focus on your personal goals, not the expectations that are set by others. The sixth thing that I had to do is celebrate every victory. So, whether you've lost 5 pounds, whether you have lost inches, one of the things that I like doing is measuring with the measuring tape every so often. And when I would lose those inches, that was a victory. Whether you're lowering your cholesterol or whether you're simply stuck to your healthy eating plan for a week, these are victories to celebrate. And these milestones are a reflection of your commitment, your dedication. You want to reward yourself in healthy ways, maybe a relaxing massage, which is something that I love, or new workout gear, or a fun activity that boosts your mood. The seventh thing that I did is sought out support because weight loss is challenging and you don't have to do it alone. You want to surround yourself with a supportive community that encourages and uplifts you, whether it's joining a fitness class or connecting with a coach or partnering with friends. Having others by your side is going to provide you with accountability and motivation. And I want to invite you to join my monthly women's health support group. This is going to help you to set your realistic goals, track your progress, as well as celebrate together with other like minded women. For more information on that, you can click on the link in today's show notes. The eighth thing that I did is that I prioritized mental health and emotional well being because weight loss isn't just about physical changes, it's also a mental and emotional journey. There are so many women that may struggle with emotional eating, stress, and self esteem issues that can really hinder progress. So, you want to make sure that you're taking time to care for your mental and emotional health. You can do things like practicing daily prayer and meditation or journaling to help manage stress and identify triggers for overeating or unhealthy habits. So let's wrap it all up. When it comes to losing weight, setting realistic goals that prioritize health, consistency, and emotional well being is the key to long term success. Small, attainable goals help build momentum, while a focus on balance and self care helps keep you grounded throughout the process. Remember, it's not about quick fixes or drastic measures. It's about creating healthy habits that lead to sustainable change. By embracing a balanced approach and celebrating every victory, you can transform your weight loss journey into a positive experience that improves your overall health and well being. Feel free to reach out to me at energyandhormones@gmail.com for more resources and support. I'd love for you to join and connect with other like-minded women who are on their journey to wellness. Until next time, may you continue to care for your temple, renew your mind, and embrace the abundant health that God has planned for you. Your health is your wealth, and your faith is your greatest strength. Have a blessed Rocktober. I'll leave you with 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and the Spirit of God dwells in you. Hey friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may want to have more energy and improve their health naturally? Also, I would love it if you could leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It blesses me tremendously to know that this podcast is helping you. Alrighty then, it's time to go make a protein shake and go for a hike. No more days of feeling tired and drained. I'll see you in a few days for another episode. God bless.